Hello and welcome to a very hectic episode of the Brave Room. As always, I am one Amirul.
Hey, as always, it's Kate. Kind of tired this time.
So why are we tired? Because it's E3 season, baby.
Yeah.
So, it's E3 right now, and we are living in a most blessed time. Because as of this recording, we are just under 12 hours from the blessed reveal of Elden Ring. This has nothing to do with the episode, by the way. I just thought we needed to document this. There.
Hashtag Elden Ring real.
Hashtag Elden Ring real. We didn't hallucinate it. And you know what the real victory is? I now have more than 2 screenshots to use as a featured image for whenever we write about Elden Ring. That's the real victory here.
You guys got a new key visual. Congratulations.
Go to GamerBraves.com. Go and check every Elden Ring article. The back half of those articles is the same because there has been nothing to write about Elden Ring for 2 years. So yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But anyway.
That's not what today's episode is. Although an Elden Ring celebration episode would be hilarious. Maybe when the game comes out. Leave a comment if you'd like us to see. If you'd like us to talk about Elden Ring. Haha. Got you there.
More like one talks about Elden Ring, but semantics.
That's what a lot of these podcasts end up being. Anyways, today we're talking about rhythm games. Because they finally got me. I'm in the hole. I've been playing a shit ton of D4DJ.
Yay. Bushiroad will be very happy.
Bushiroad's already very happy. I am like #1 Bushiroad Turbo Shell. We had Review Starlight. We had Assault Lily. Please release Assault Lily in English, Bushiroad. Like, that game was made for me, and I would like to play it, please. And now we have D4DJ. I like Bandori, but I can't get into it. I'm sorry, guys.
On my end, I have tried Bandori briefly, but kind of bounced off it. So the most I've played is a school idol festival. That's Love Life for you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why are you being so coy about it? Ooh, I played this game called School Idol. It's Love Live. It's f***ing Love Live. Okay, I think Love Live is a great starting point for this primer to rhythm games, because I have to commend Love Live for one very genius thing that they've done.
Mm-hmm.
They're willing. First of all, I don't have a historian to confirm me with this, but I think they are pretty much the blueprint for mobile rhythm games, aren't they?
I mean, you could say that there was Cinderella stage.
Yeah, iMaster. I get why are you being so coy? It's Idolmaster.
Because there's so many branches.
I know,
and not all of them have rhythm games,
But we know when we're talking about the rhythm games. Never mind. But yeah, so yeah, I totally forgot about Okay, here's the thing about Idolmaster. I think I would love Idolmaster. Yet, for some reason, I cannot get into it. This is the reason why I couldn't get into Bandori, I couldn't get into Love Live. There's too many. It's been going on for too long, and there's too many people in it now. Like, too many characters.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like I have a favorite girl in Idolmaster, and I know nothing about her. It's Shiki, by the way, for those of you listening who want to know. Shiki is the best girl.
Well, I actually did try Idolmaster Cinderella stage. I did play it for a bit. And as it happens, I think like most of my favorite girls are boys. And they're not popular enough to actually rank in the voice voting. So, yeah, I guess that's fine.
So, part of the reason why I thought that Love Live was the blueprint. Did you hear about the Glee mobile game?
I have actually, just like vaguely on the edge of cryptid territory.
I think that game is on the edge of cryptid territory. It was literally, gameplay looked exactly like Love Live, because it had like, the big circles, and then you have your members in a row and you have to tap them along to the thing. Like, holy sh! If someone can send me footage, like, if you still have that game on your phone and you are playing it, like, let us know. I wanna hear from you. I know nothing about that game. Did you gacha for Glee members?
I honestly have no idea.
Could you limit break Darren Criss into idol Darren Criss?
I mean, like, it's like we've established, it's like pretty much cryptid level. It's that kind of thing you've heard, like literal legends of, but you haven't really seen it yourself.
Hold on. Now I gotta look this up now. Hold on. Glee mobile game. Glee Forever was a free-to-play mobile game with some in-app purchases available. Oh man,
It's defunct.
I don't see anything about the fate of it. I'm just like, it's just knowing it. It's like when they dug up the rumored ET Atari graveyard, and it turned out that was real. Oh, on May 31st, 2016, K-Lab Global terminated the service of Glee Forever. That's ironic. It only lasted 1 year. What the hell? I didn't realize Glee Forever was a Symphogear game.
Man, Symphogear, rip to those 3 months. But anyway.
Like, a lot of people when starting their podcasts try really, really hard to have an in-joke in the podcast, like, because they know that's part of your branding. Without realizing it, shitting on Symphogear has become the in-joke of this podcast. I'm pretty sure this is the 3rd or 4th time I've dunked on Symphogear in an episode. That and Balan Wonderworld. Shout out to Balan Wonderworld for no reason whatsoever. If we ever do transition to video, I want a plushie of Balan on my desk.
I mean, not gonna lie, he looks really good.
Yeah, he does. But that's not the reason he'll be on the desk. He'll be on... Everyone will know that he's just there. Because shout out to Balan Wonderworld. Anyways, we're off topic again. Rhythm games, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, rhythm games have predated, like, mobile games. Like, they've been around forever. We got Guitar Hero, we got DDR, and its Korean version, Pump It Up.
My,
yeah.
Taiko no Tatsujin.
You mean the best rhythm game?
Oh yeah, the best rhythm game.
Dude.
Whenever I could and find arcades, I would go specifically only for Taiko.
Yeah, when I was in Japan with my brother, we stopped by like the Taiko machine just because he wanted to play. That is how you do a fucking rhythm game.
I mean, after 2 or 3 songs, your arms will probably want to fall off, especially if you're like a pretty unfit hermit. But it's fun. I legitimately thought of wanting to buy a whole damn arcade machine just for Taiko because it just feels so good to play.
Yep. I feel like it's something about the control scheme, isn't it? Because it's hit the drum, hit the side, or mash. It's just that. It feels a lot better than holding stuff.
The feedback just feels good.
Yeah, definitely. Fun fact, I used to play Pump It Up a lot. Like a lot. Like there was once my friend owed me money and I jokingly said pay me back in tokens for the arcade so I can keep playing Pump It Up. And she was like, okay. And then like I spent a lot of time on Pump It Up. To the point my legs still hurt if you play 21's... Oh god, I don't remember what the song is called anymore. It's that Bom Ratatata song. I think it's called I Am The Best. Yeah, it's called I Am The Best. But yeah, no, so rhythm games, they're like... I feel like they're one of the primal genres of game.
Music people would say is a universal language, so just dump it in a game and let's go. As long as you have good songs, of course.
Yeah, that's the problem with rhythm games, right? Because there was the Senran Kagura rhythm game, which had trash music because they had no money to, get licensed tracks or anything.
Senran Kagura had a rhythm game?
Yeah, Senran Kagura had a rhythm game. I can't remember what it's called, but it exists. Know in my heart of hearts that it exists.
Man, I just like can't really imagine you just see random jiggling at the peripheral vision.
If you get a full combo, the clothes explode. Stay classy, Senran Kagura. But yeah, no, that's the worst thing, is that a rhythm game lives and dies by its music selection, and the music industry is like the most evil of the entertainment industries.
Yeah, that's like just you could just throw a stone and hit like 2 or 3 new idol franchises in Japan alone, and it's like, and you know how sensationalized K-pop is.
Yeah, not just that. I mean, the reason I say the music industry is the most evil of the entertainment industries is they are litigious as
yeah. I recognize that cause, you know, Spotify and all that jazz.
Yeah.
The whole licensing issues. Oh boy.
Shout out to the music industry for ruining Scrubs. Did you know that the only way to watch Scrubs as it was intended is to dig out VCDs? DVDs, yeah. I think the DVD collection of Scrubs is the only way to actually watch like proper Scrubs anymore. I think the Blu-rays don't even have, because Scrubs is basically an indie film turned into a sitcom. So the director put in a lot of his favorite music and stuff, you know, to like really sell the emotion, and that's what really sets it apart as an amazing piece of television. But when they wanted to put it on Hulu, the music labels were like, no, you don't have the license to stream that. So they had to change it to generic music that only sort of kind of matches what was going on in Scrubs.
Alas.
Yeah, so I bought a subscription to BBC something when I was in the UK because I wanted to rewatch Scrubs, and it didn't have any of the old music. It was all the new music. It was terrible.
Yeah, I feel.
And yet, rhythm games, one of the most important franchises, one of the most important genres of games that lives and dies by how much these labels let them. That's probably why Glee died, actually, because looking at this track list, that is some money that you need to keep paying to keep it on the game.
Yeah, I mean, even for you yourself, D4DJ, we couldn't have the same client as the Japanese one because licensing issues. I don't know what songs it was though. You know what song I know it was you know what song I know it wasn't that caused it? Yeah.
It wasn't the Hololive stuff, because that's all there. To the point that I've seen complaints that there's too many Hololive songs in D4DJ. And I'm like, that's not on us. That's because licensors wouldn't let you have the other songs.
Alas.
I gotta say, I miss the era of console rhythm games. Like, I never got to have the Guitar Hero controller and all, but that felt like a good time.
I mean, you could look kind of nerdy and stupid, but
that's the point, right? We looked nerdy.
It would have still been fun anyway.
I remember back then in the 2000s, you could go into any game store, and you know, if they were having a slow day, one of the dudes manning the counter would be playing like Rock Band or something. I feel like that I miss that game aesthetic. I think I talked about it at length on the interview we did with Ali Baker, but yeah, I really just miss that. That's a whole thought for another episode. But it was nerdy and dumb, and we all knew it, but it was fun. It was nice having a plastic guitar.
Like sometimes you just gotta like feel it, you know, get into it.
Yeah, you can't play that game on a controller. You need to have that guitar. And then you use that guitar to do stuff like Dark Souls speedruns. Shoutouts to just everything that's wonderful about that. But yeah, no, I think rhythm games work way better now in this free-to-play model, where you buy the song you want, and then you play the song, I guess.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them, like Arcea. Then there's also, what's it? I don't remember the name anymore, but yeah, there's quite a few out there. Muse Dash.
I totally forgot about Muse Dash. Yeah,
also, while we are speaking about games, like one half of it is the music, but the other half is also the mapping for this music.
Yeah. Okay, so if we're gonna talk about like rhythm mapping, I love D4DJ's rhythm mapping. That is the most hectic nonsense I've ever seen. Have you seen the control deck for D4DJ?
I'm vaguely aware that you need to use the side discs and also the center tabs, but otherwise I have not seen actually seen it.
So there is a slider. There's a special type of note that's like a pink note with lightning coming out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so as long as you move the slider into the right lane, you don't have to touch it. Like it will automatically hit notes in that lane.
Cool.
So as a result, you can technically have 3 button presses at any point in time.
Yes.
So, and
the idea, yeah.
It's not always in the same lane. So sometimes you have to move the slider left and right to make sure it catches all the pink notes properly. It is so hectic. I'm playing it on freaking normal and being like, oh boy, this is rough.
Trying to get good.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a lot of fun. And then you have the discs as well where you have to swipe up. Apparently the swipe up causes a slowdown as well. Like it will change the timing of the next notes, but I haven't seen that for myself yet. I'm not experienced enough to notice it.
Man, that just sounds like an extra wrinkle.
Yeah, no. D4DJ, from what I feel, is the closest thing we have to a rhythm game kusoge.
I think my friend will argue about Archaea because you have the lane notes. There's also air notes. So you need to slide along those as well. While you tap at the bottom, I think. So okay. This kind of system probably not for me.
Oh, speaking of My, a special shout out to Ojama Scramble from My. That's a song. I just thought I should bring it up because I watched my friend play that and that was amazingly hectic.
For me, the My song I think of is Caliban, I think.
Yeah. I vaguely remember Caliban because that is like the sickest name ever.
Caliban Sword something or other that I have no idea how many live action My videos I've seen of people playing that song in particular, and it always just looks so fun. But I'm not gonna pass it in any point.
Yeah.
That thing's a damn washing machine, like what the heck, man.
Yeah. It's the best. When I was in the UK, we had our laundry room under our flat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I was alone, occasionally, it's just this wall of washing machines. And I would occasionally just like tap the ring. Hell yeah. But yeah, no, that's rhythm games are fun, and dunking on Glee Forever never gets old.
That Glee Forever's already dead. Don't beat it down any further.
Nah, man, you gotta dance on its grave.
Poor Glee Forever.
The thing is, the thing I find funny about it, especially, is like it's very funny how hard they've worked to work gacha into it, because a rhythm game is 100% skill. You can't have a 4-star card say you don't have to press buttons anymore, because then no one would want to play the game. It's not like the RPG gachas, where it's like, oh man, the new Tendo Maya negates all damage and then does nuke damage. You can't put that in a rhythm game because this is a game that people genuinely want to play. In the weird sense, it's kind of what I like. This is with respect to D4DJ as being the only mobile gacha rhythm game that I play. It's just like, just build a party of the girls that you like. Each one is a score multiplier. If they're 4 stars, your score will be even higher, so go for that when you can.
That's kind of nice because I'm used to rhythm games, like even just thinking about Project Sekai. Even if you do get like a bunch of 4 stars together, if you don't level them up, then you can also raise their skills, etc. Your score will start out real low.
Oh yeah, D4DJ is like that as well. It's the same model. It's just that you don't have to think about it if you don't want to. Like at its basic, it's have your party be all 4 stars because they have the highest multipliers.
Yeah, but for example, my experience in Love Live, oh god, that was so long ago. Okay, so cards rarity. That's one. Cards have their own skills. They have healers. They have the so-called perfect lockers that were kind of easy mode, I guess, since it makes the timing more
Forgiving, yeah.
more forgiving. Then of course you have the scorers. Then later on they introduce skills, and these cards have slots. So yeah, kind of got pretty. Please give me this specific scorer to fill up my UR cards so that they can actually be better and I can compete with the whales, that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay,
like
that
a
sounds...
degree of RPG, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds super intense. I have no idea if D4DJ has that or not. Because like I said, I just went for the party for the cute girls. Shout out to Fukushima Noah. No reason.
They might include some additional stuff later on, I suppose, because this system in Love Life was introduced like decently late into its life. Then they added a new SSR rarity after so long because the top one is UR. So yeah. Team building got super intense, man. I have no idea how long I spent on like specific team builder calculators entering in their skill levels so that I could get the most optimal team. Did I mention they have leader skills too?
Oh yeah. D4DJ has those as well.
Yeah.
Vroom.
And since there are so many of them, so leader skills specific to years, to sub-units, I think now to schools as well.
God damn. Okay, let's talk a bit about character spread in these games, in the gacha side of it.
Sure.
So,
I mean, that's what they try to sell you partially on, right?
Yeah. I love D4DJ spread. D4DJ has like an amazing like list of flavors of group. You have like, okay, generic main character group that's happy around, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, we're a bunch of misfits. We'll all hang out together. One of us is a posh rich girl. One of us is an otaku. One of us is super into DJing, and the other one is like an idiot who means well. And then you have like, what's the next word? It's called Piki Piki, yeah. And they are like the kind of street fashion, cool. I have a weird relationship with Piki Piki because on paper I hate everything about them. I don't like the whole streetwear and stuff. Yet I love Piki Piki as a band. It works.
Getting successful.
And then after that you have like Photon Maiden, who are like I don't know how to describe it. It's that very 2000s idol kind of thing. Where their theme is space. They all wear kind of like weird space dresses, and they have berets. And they're like the opposite of Piki Piki for me, because I love the aesthetic, but I have not liked like any of their songs. See the misery of my life. And then after that, you have Mermaid. Mermaid is the conveniently not high schooler group of basically gravure models, and their whole aesthetic is like they're party girls, so they play like a lot of like house music and all very like intense party songs. And Bushiroad would like to remind you that they are past the age of majority, because in every promotional material they are drinking.
I mean, big mood, no? Big mood.
Yeah. My favorite thing is they most recently had a collab with the government of Singapore.
Yeah, I saw people like losing their minds already. Like, okay.
Mermaid, official tourism ambassador of Singapore.
Obligatory Merlion card.
Obligatory Merlion card. Yeah, and then after that, what's after that? After that is you have Rondo, which is the second adult unit. They are literally the Pokemon that Roselia evolves into. Like Roselia from Bandri, not the actual Pokemon Roselia. Like literally the frontman for Rondo is just Yukina. It's just older Yukina. And then
does she also like cats? Is this a
I think she
conspiracy?
does. I think she does actually. Hold on, I need to check. I haven't finished all their Bond story. The main thing is that they have the what's it called? Otokoyako in their group. The princely woman.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. So like not Yukina has a crush on her. And
Good taste.
I mean, I have a crush on her. Dude, she is hands down the hottest person in D4DJ. So that's Rondo, and then you have Lyrical Lily, who is literally just girls' school the trope. They are like Japanese Catholic school. That's what they are. And it's just like that's a pretty good spread because aside from Happy Around, I like every single one of them.
Damn, they got you good though.
Yeah, they got me as good as they were going to, anyways. As well as weird things too, was like Mermaid. I don't particularly like them as a concept. Like it's whatever. Yeah, beach party, haha. I don't. But their music is really good because it's like really high BPM stuff. And then their character stories are hilarious because like there are 4 of them and 3 of them are complete dumbasses.
Ah, yes. Insert meme here.
The Singapore collab was literally they're having a serious meeting about their next performance, and then like the de facto leader is just like, I want to go on holiday, and the other one's like, I'm going to Singapore next week, and she goes, oh cool, I bought 3 more tickets on your flight. We're all going to Singapore together.
Yeah, baby.
It's great. Like it's one of those things where like they win you over so well with just how much of complete dumbasses they are.
Yeah, I get it. Like often, like how character tropes, they always have these certain ways. Like they're not bad or anything, but it's how you sell them, how you present them and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think Bushiroad does it really well. Like they really know how to make more endearing characters. And I think a lot of it is just because they make characters that are more than their one keyword. So like let me try a thing. Let me do a big Bushiroad pull here. For Review Starlight, one of them there's Banana. So her whole thing is she's the mom friend.
Yep.
So she cooks and she's responsible and she takes care of everyone. Also really likes frogs for some reason. Never explained. But just the fact that it's completely unrelated to the banana theme and the mom theme, it's just like it makes for an endearing character. And this has nothing to do with the anime either. I think that's kind of where Assault Lily failed. Assault Lily is just like has the most shallow characters.
I guess, a romantic 2-girl friendship setting it, I suppose.
That's all of them though. Have you seen Review Starlight? There's not a straight person in that.
I watched it partially. I'm not saying they're straight or whatever, but if you're saying Assault Lily's kind of shadow, they just want to sell you on the whole gal pal thing.
The one thing I gotta give props to for Assault Lily is they did not coward out on that stuff. They were literally like, oh no, these 2 people are married. This is basically marriage. So yeah, good job, Assault Lily. I just wish your writing was better. I wish your writing matched your massive balls.
I guess something has to give way. Tragic, yeah. We could have had it all.
We've gone quite a ways out from rhythm games, but there's not that much we can talk about the rhythm games. It's like, does hitting button feel good? Yes. Taiko? Yeah.
Yeah.
One note we should end on.
Yeah?
Love Live. So, like, what's going on with that?
I personally dropped out of anime idols a few years back, so I can't say with state now. But when Muse announced their ending of activities before they decided to resurrect their corpse or something, I went for both days of the concert. The final concert, and boy, that was experience and also really exhausting.
I can imagine. I'm excited. Was Superstar the new one that's coming out? I can't remember.
Yeah, the only 5 of them this time, wasn't it? Instead of the usual 9.
Yeah.
And even more when it came to Nijigasaki.
Yeah. I'm excited for that one. I like the art style of that. Also, they really went all out on the voice actors for that. They're like, so you know how like every anime ensemble needs to have the one token Chinese person?
Yep.
So they got an actual Chinese person.
Dang.
They also got a half white person to be the token half white character. we were scrolling through because we reported on it, and so I thought like I accidentally found the English dub cast because it's just like Naomi Waters or something like that, and I'm just like, what?
We have the budget now, guys.
Congratulations, everyone! Give yourselves a round of applause. You perverts made this all possible. Every single one of you, and don't lie and say that you're not in this for the horny. Love Live is like the horniest series I've seen. Definitely, yeah. They changed their art style to adjust for inflation. We're not gonna get into it, but just know, I know. I got my eyes on you. Freaking Love Life.
I'll just watch carefully from a distance and see how developments go.
I'm actually going to watch Superstar when it comes out.
Alright, then report back to me and tell me what happens.
Yeah. Anyways, this has been another episode of The Brave Room. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to leave a comment. And pray for us. By the time you hear this episode, E3 would have already been over. And you have no idea what the fate of me, Kit, or our editor, Ben, is, because we are all like laughably packed from E3. But hey, what even is the point of E3 anymore? We got Elden Ring.
E3 season is cancelled. Elden Ring is here. Everyone go home.
Everyone go home. Unless you're going to announce Glee Forever. Guys, we're bringing back Glee Forever. We hired anime artists to do art of the Glee characters.
And also something Heaven's Ward, blah blah.
Heaven's Ward? Oh.
Yeah, because Endwalker is coming soon, isn't it? So
I don't think they're gonna show FF14 at FF14 is like Square Enix's like weird basement child. They don't include it with any of the mainline stuff, but then the music dude, he just goes Lahi, and then suddenly the internet explodes. Lahi!
So you know what this means, Square Enix. Where's Theater Rhythm? Bring it back for the Nintendo Switch. Come on.
There it is. Now we've demanded something of the industry, and it's on topic too. Anyways, this has been another episode of The Brave Room. Take care, guys.
Take care.
Remember, Glee Forever. # bring back Glee Forever.